Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry for a long break there, but with Christmas and the New Year, and then everyone got really sick here, and I was coughing like a seal, so I thought it wasn't a good time to make videos. But enough of that. I'm here to show you one of my makes. I don't know if anyone's made anything like this before. I haven't seen anything out there, but this I'm going to call my Ying journal. Those that know me know I love lace, pearls, all vintage things like that. I love the delicacy of it, the romantic side. But at the same time, I love the grunge and the textures that distressed and grungy journals give us. So since I'm divided, I don't know, I guess it's like the yin yang, the good and the bad in me. I couldn't decide which kind of journal to make, so I decided to make both in one. This journal is, let me measure it, for those that are always curious. It's about 4.5 by 7 inches and about 2 inches wide. And since I wanted to make both, I wanted to join them. And as you can see, I used, I decided to do a different kind of a spine where I don't even know what it's called, where I used here leather pieces to join the signatures in and stabilize the book. The front and the back of both sides of these covers of the journal are actual book covers. They were books. I had took the insides out and then I made a few signatures and then put it together. If you're interested how I created this, let me know and maybe I can try to make a how-to tutorial or show you how I did it. So let's start with the good side. These, I've used a lot of my own laces, and as you can see, I don't think I need to explain it. Doilies and coffee dyed papers and lace and stamped images. So as we open, we have here a little tuck spot. I also decided to finally use a lot of the die cuts I have and things. A little tag here. This is an old tag. Some digis and music paper. And we have here just a decorative page. And here another decorative page. And here I put in a belly band. And I don't know. If you're interested in digis, let me know. I don't know. I'd have to look them up. This little fabric tag digi here. Or tag in this belly band. And then we have here a little tuck spot. And then I made this, it looks like an envelope, but it's actually a writing space. Very simple. And then we have some more decoration here. Another pretty digital with a flip out and a tuck spot. And this was just, I think, a card I had created, and it fit perfect from the colors. Here I did some, if you can see, some embossing with this stamp that I really liked on, what's this paper called? The vellum paper, or tracing paper, transfer paper, that stuff. More digital stamps. This is wallpaper back here. I like to stitch in the book, so I always do a little stitching. Here a simple little decorative part. Here's another decorative page. Oh, and these little signs. I love making these. One day I'll make a little video on how to do that if you're interested. And this was also digital printed, and I aged it with Distress. I believe it was with the collage medium vintage style. And we have here a tuck spot with old vintage lace. Just a simple card I made with some leftover. Actually, if you look really close, I'll admit this was an embossing try that went wrong, and I just covered up with stuff and saved it. And then we have here again some antiques laces. Did a little stitching here on some linen. As you notice, I like to keep things a little more simpler. Here we have, I used an envelope. And in the envelope, we have a tag. And in the back, I usually put lines on my... And I stitched all around. This must have been a self-created envelope since I stitched the edges. In here, I also have a little tiny tuck spot. And this is I made a quilt with all kinds of handkerchiefs I had. And this was a cutoff, the corner of the handkerchief. So I glued it in and put some lace on. And now I have 2 tuck spots here. One like this and one like this if I like. So I put this in, just again, a simple little tag. And then we have here more decorations. And then that's the end of the Ying, and it closes, and you just flip it, and here comes the Yang. And this is the grungy side. As you see, I from die cut letters, some rusty, oh my goodness, safety pins and eyelets, and some cardboard papers, a little of everything. And believe it or not, these books, they started off as red, but I put so much paint on, normal acrylic paints and some distressed inks and everything till I got them the color I liked. So there's the front. Here on the inside of the cover, I have just a little collage, some more collaging. Now we've gone to the grungy side. Here was just a Ute band I had and made a belly band. And this was actually a die a girlfriend had when she came over. I tried it and made myself, embossed it. Oh my goodness, an embossing die. When she came over, I embossed a piece of paper, and then when she was gone, I just used some of the browns and golds and made it look like old leather and turned it into a postcard. We have these blank postcards here in Germany, and I just made it to that size. I thought the texture turned out quite cool. It would probably be very cool on a cover of a journal too. And here we have some more collaging, and these are all the papers are coffee dyed or made by me, where I've dyed them or stained them, splattered them with distressed inks. Here's some more little simple cards. I've done a tuck spot. This is actually a leaf I found in my garden that I had pressed, and then I just used matte medium or decoupage. You can use anything, and I glued it down. I like the matte medium because it's matte. You can't see the shiny stuff. Well, here's another one of my little embossed little shields, signs, tags, whatever you want to call it. Now here's another one. Just love making these. They're so much fun. Here I embossed a stamp, old piece of linen, some cardboard zigzags. Here more digitals and some. This was rust dyed lace and fabrics. Created this little collage. Oops. And then we have here on this side a pocket with more die cuts that I always either color with watercolors or embossed inks and a little bit of glaze. A little simple tag just to fill the pocket here. And Here I've used a negative from when I cut out numbers. A little sewing. Nothing fancy, but I find it always adds and looks cool. Here we have a little flip out, more writing space. And here, again, a negative. This is actually the bark from a birch tree. My husband and I, we go off and on the weekends for a walk in the woods. And I'm always looking for leaves or bark or anything. I'm always bringing stuff home with me. Bark had started falling off the birch trees. So, of course, I picked them off on the ground, came and put them in my flower press so they'd be nice and flat. And ta-da! I think it looks real cool. And again, a reverse, a negative from cutting out a die. I save some of them. I don't save them all, just once in a while. And then here we have some more. And this is then the last, it's a tuck spot there. And a card, and it's actually, this could be a tuck spot here too. So I do it like this. And that closes the yang part, and we're back to the yin. Well, maybe I have to give it a nicer name, but that's what I'm calling for now, yin yang. So that's my two-sided yin yang journal. As you can see, it then opens up like this. If I give you, this is how it would be. In theory, it's like an accordion, yeah. Not sure what to call it. So, I hope you enjoyed my yin yang journal. To date, it's one of my favorites, but I have a few more favorites that I will show you in the future. So, until next time, choose.